It's your boy, the creature from the Black Lagoon, Darth Vader Darrell, Yada again, Santee, South Carolina, Farm, Urban Carter on, man. We back in the building, man. I'm going to go ahead and swing it over to my co-host, man. Hey, introduce yourself, partner, man. Let them know who you is, man.
Just Mike, man, a.k.a. Booby, man. Papa Smurf today.
Hey, man, Papa Smurf, man. Hey, he in the village, man. He going to make all the Smurfettes and the
Yeah.
Gargamels.
Yeah, Gargamel, Smurfettes, and Brainy and all the rest of them. Yeah,
Hey,
we're going
man,
yeah.
he over there fighting Azrael, man. Azrael,
Yeah,
man.
there you go. Now I'm fighting damn Azrael. I'm fighting that heat. That heat in Azrael. That's what that is, boy. Woo.
Hey,
He
man,
rough.
we up here in Charlotte, North Carolina, man. It's hot as I don't know what out there, man. But, hey, man, I love it, man. You know what I'm saying? Let it good weather out here, man. Bean picking weather, as I call it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but with that being said, man, we're going to get right into it, man. We're going to talk about Charlotte's own, man. You know, we're going to get into it with the Carolina Panthers and a little bit of the Charlotte Hornets, man. We're going to keep it city-wide, you know, man.
Hey, before we do that,
yeah, go ahead.
I got to talk about something, man. I know we're going to talk about the music in a minute, so I want to get to the music right quick.
Go ahead.
Did you see what Damon Hall said, that guy is the greatest R&B group of all time?
Hey, man, he been going. I've been seeing the man, I forgot who the guy. It's the guy and the lady. I forgot what their podcast is, but he been sitting down with him, man. Hey, man, and he talking this stuff, bro. And I know he said him and New Edition, they got into it, you know, when they had that little thing talking about who going to open, who going to close, and that type of stuff. And I didn't know that it was a guy, one of New Edition homeboys, is the one who killed Teddy Riley's best friend. I didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that neither.
Yeah, he had talked about. He said that's why I guess it was the guy who knew this was supposed to go on tour, right? So Damon was saying it was always a little conflict, you know, a little tension, man. Who gonna close?
Yeah.
So I forgot what city they've been in, but he said Damon Hall said some of our New Edition homeboys was there, and Teddy Riley homeboy, you know, said was coming in, you know, to look out for him. And then he said, dude, one of the New Edition homeboys shot him 4 times, man, in the back. And that was his best friend, killed him. So he said, ever since then, man.
Yeah. But let's go ahead and put the cat out the bag, man. This man said they're the greatest R&B group besides the Jackson 5. That's what he said. Now I'm gonna ask you a quick question before we get to sports. I can name 10 groups better than the guy.
You name him.
He didn't say women or men. He said the R&B groups of all time.
Gotcha. Okay.
I can name 10 off the top of my head right now better than the guy.
Really? They ain't in the top 10?
They might be, because I mean, you can say, I know they ain't better than New Edition, not better than the Boys and Men, not better than Jodeci, not better than Drew Hill, not better than Silk, not better than 112, not better than SWV, not better than Escape. Then you can put them like, you know, we ain't talking about mint condition. We ain't talking about
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of the concept, the way that he put it in there, how he was saying
it. He said the Jacksons. He said after that, we the greatest group there is.
I'm trying to figure out why them and New Edition were fighting to see who closed up.
I don't know that part neither. But don't get me wrong, guy has a lot of classic time. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's just that sometimes in this society where we live in now, things come back full circle.
Yep.
We ain't heard Guy in years. Mm-hmm. You know, Teddy Riley still been irrelevant. We haven't heard Guy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think people say, well, let me go ahead and put my name out there and say something crazy just so the internet can talk. Just like a la Jim Jones, say something crazy just for the internet to talk.
Okay. Well, you know what, man? Hey, since you threw that curveball, man, we're just gonna keep it on. We're just gonna keep it on the music. We're gonna do another Charlotte edition after this right here. You know, if you got some time, we can do that. You know, we can go ahead and throw out 2 today. I want to keep it on the music, man, because Jim Jones was saying that he did that for clickbait, basically, just to get in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying?
We know.
But Jim Jones got like smash hits now. You know, the little balling thing he got. That's about it. I ain't saying he's better. No, I'm not saying he's better. No,
I'm asking you a question. Name 3 Jim Jones songs.
I'm saying the balling joint, and you know what I'm saying? He got You got balling. And I forgot another. He had another make smash too. Okay, give me Nas top smash hits Billboard wise.
But now I'm gonna be honest. I know Nas has more hits than him, but I'm not a Nas.
Yeah.
I'm not, my brother and Marcel will be better at that. They know all of Nas. But
Nas is a better rapper.
Ether,
I see what you're saying.
We got Ether.
Yeah.
The one with Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, I Rule the World. If I Rule the World, yeah.
One
Mic. You got One Mic.
One Mic. What's the one with Diddy?
Hate Me Now.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. Listen.
Yeah.
We talk. And Illmatic CD. Illmatic is a greatest CD, one of the greatest.
Yeah.
So for Jim Jones to say that was like, I understand you want click and bait and stuff like that, but come on, man, you gotta have some substance behind that when you say that. Just like this summer, which column is going on tour, and it's kind of funny. They were talking about it, Monica and Brandy going on tour together.
Yeah, I saw that.
And me and my daughter was talking about, I was saying the same thing what you were saying about Guy, who was going to headline. She said they're going to probably do it like they do all the other shows now.
Exactly.
One come out, do a song, one come out, do a song. They're going to keep rotating. Yeah. They're not going to have it like where Brandy come out last or Monica. But I just feel like, we need to get back to, well, when I say we, I'm talking about as a public, as a fan, get back to the R&B groups getting together and doing tours. Like how the older guy, like the OJs that go out there, the Earth, Wind, and Fire go out there, or the Heat Wave, or whatever case may be.
Thing got a tour going on, and then the Babyface, Charlie Wilson, and KC, right? They got the little tour going on.
It's KC, El DeBarge, Charlie Wilson, and Babyface.
Babyface,
They coming in, I think it's October or November, they coming in Charlotte. Yeah, my wife and daughter going to see that show.
Yeah, my wife was talking about she wanted to go see that Monica and Brandon show. So I was like, we can go ahead and do that. Can you say something about she wanted to see that?
I don't know if that's. I thought it was going to Greensboro. I didn't know if it was coming to Charlotte or not.
Oh, man, Green, wherever it's at. I know she said.
I know it's going to Greensboro, but sometimes Greensboro gets stuff.
You just said something, man. Why they be skipping Charlotte like that sometimes? I don't understand. Like Charlotte's a big city, bro.
I think Charlotte. I think it's two reasons. Greensboro is A&T there, and it's a lot of kids there, and it's a lot of hype around Greensboro. But number two for Charlotte, I think this is my opinion.
Yeah,
the Hornets don't let a lot of people into the arena unless the tickets are a certain price. And if you don't meet that quota, I'm assuming price-wise, that's what I'm thinking. That's why we have a lot of stuff at. Who wants to go to PNC Pavilion? Who wants to go to Bojangles Arena?
Yeah,
so my saying, when most people go to places, they want to go to the Spectrum Center.
Yeah,
like how we saw Maxwell at Spectrum Center.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's certain. I don't know if the promoters get with the Coliseum and like, hey, tickets got to be a certain price because my people got to make their money, and it's a conflict. I'm assuming that's why.
Yeah, because I know it's like a lot of sometimes the big concert people like, well, Dad, we going to Greensboro. I'm like, dang, Charlotte right there. Like, why ain't nobody going to Charlotte?
See, just like Beyonce. Beyonce was in Atlanta for 4 days. She did 4, but Atlanta is like the new LA.
Yeah.
So, they're going to go to the Atlantas, the LAs, the Vegas, the Californias. They're going to hit them spots. They're going to hit the Floridas, the Texas. They're going to hit them spots.
But see, man, that's what I'm saying, man. Charlotte as a city, when it comes to stuff like that, it's still not too big, but it's not too small. But when it comes to just like how the what's the little tournament thing that they had, they
CIAA.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like y'all messing up the money, man, for these people. Like, what y'all keep fumbling the bag? I don't understand what's up with the city of Charlotte. Why keep fumbling the bag like that?
Charlotte said the same thing about that. They were like, CIAA wants to use the Spectrum Center because that's where everything is at. Don't know why they want to go to Independence Arena out there. Ain't nothing out there. So I'm assuming a lot of that, and to me now it makes sense what you're saying, that the CIAA had problems getting the Spectrum Center. So that's why they went to Baltimore. You want to have everything downtown, and for me it's dumb because Charlotte brought so much money in for that week.
Yeah.
So why would you want to get rid of something that's bringing money into the actual community?
Yeah.
I don't get it. But like I say, they didn't get it back. But concert-wise, I just wish I wish the older, the OJs are getting older.
Yeah.
We got to give a shout out to, and we should have said this from the jump. One of the Whispers Walter passed.
Yeah. He
Walter
died at
passed.
82, right?
So
Yeah,
we want to give a shout out to OJ. I mean, not OJ, the Whispers.
Walter.
Yeah, the Walter passed. He had cancer. They said they kept it quiet.
Yeah.
The family was around his bed when he passed. And like I say, you go down the line and sitting here thinking it I know you love the OJs. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, Whispers got so many hits.
Hits. They got
OJ's
hits.
got hits for days.
Got hits.
Earth, Wind, and Fire had hits for days.
Hits.
Isley Brother had hits for days.
Brothers hits, man.
So it's we can't expect those groups because look. I'm gonna say how bad and sad it is. I seen Cameo on the cruise. Larry Blackman is doing shows in the chair.
I saw that.
OJ's Eddie Levert is sitting in the chair. Walter's still walking around. So I'm saying to myself, I'm like, so they still try, and I think it's sad because those groups are older. We're older.
Yeah,
and they still trying to preserve the music that you get in your car right now. I don't care how old you can be, 15 to 25 to 45 to 60. You hear Between the Sheets, you're gonna turn it up.
Oh yeah.
You hear Earth, Wind, and Fire, come on, you're gonna turn it up.
Yeah.
You're gonna hear some of these songs, OJ. So this is what I think is missing for music because I was watching Drink Champs.
Yeah.
With Noriega and he had Mario on there. And he was asking Mario a simple question. He if you can join a group, any era, who would it be? Mario thought about it. He dang, that's a great question. He said it'd probably be TGT, I think Tank, Genuine and which call. But he was saying the first thing he said was, ain't no more R&B groups. That's what he said out his own mouth. There's no more R&B groups. So I would throw something out there. This is me being a person. What if we could just, hindsight 2020, what we can get somebody like Chris Brown, Usher, and somebody else that was hot, and they can make form a group like a TGT and make a collab. You know what I'm saying? Because we have no more R&B groups no more at all. Period.
Man, you know what I would think, bro? What would be a good thing to do, man? Now, Charlotte, it definitely probably ain't gonna be big enough. It probably had to be an Atlanta thing at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. You get the old school, the new school, and they get together some type of way. Like I said, maybe the Isley Brothers, like I said, the TGTs, the Chris Browns, the Ushers, the Mint Conditions, the Jodeci's, the Boys and Men, man, and they can come together, man, and just do it'd be like a cornucopia, you know what I'm saying? Sort of like how Essence Music Fest is.
But it could be like a 2-day event. It could be a 2-day event. That's what you're saying.
Exactly.
But what you would have to do for something like that, you're going to have that many, because you're probably talking about 20 groups.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
But what you got to do with that is, I'm quite sure this is what they do in Essence. I've never been there. You only can maybe do 3 or 4 or 5 songs. That's it. You got to do them and get off. Get off. Do them and get off. But for me, see, I don't really want to rush. I don't want to rush people's greatness. Some people can't get on there and do songs and just, New Edition.
Let me say it right. With the Essence Fest, you've been to the Essence Fest, they let them do a good set. They let them get through their songs. You know what I'm saying?
So how long have you been before? How long is a set at the Essence Festival?
Shit, could be anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Each artist?
Yeah. They got
but it's 3 days, right?
Yeah.
But it's 3 days.
They got a good set. New Edition, remember that? New Edition had a great set.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wish because my daughter and them tried to look for tickets, and my wife didn't want to go this past year. Man, when you look at them prices of the tickets and the hotels, they jack stuff up so bad.
So
what you said just now, it rung a bell. If Atlanta could do something like that, a Mercedes Dome, Mercedes-Benz, people in Charlotte, not saying that you got to worry about hotels, but for us, we could just drive down 85 South, go to the show, and come back or whatever. So that'd be good. But like I say,
hey, matter of fact, Mike, not even the Mercedes-Benz Dome. We could do that at Atlanta Braves new stadium.
Yeah, but you don't want to do it in the heat, cuz. Nah, you want to do it in the heat.
No, it would be sometime in the like I said, not in the maybe September, you know what I'm saying? Going towards that time.
I'm gonna be real. I know you finna laugh at something. I was out there 4th of July, and my wife sat down for the half an inning. Baltimore hit. They turned. The Braves finna come up bottom of the first. She went back to the concourse and was sitting out there and up on the concession stand, sitting there looking at the game from up on the concession stand. She like, man, this is a different kind of heat. And then a lady right in front of her passed out.
Wow.
So when I say that heat man be out there, so anytime you do something like that, you got to make sure it's going to be right conditions. It can't be in an
Yeah.
environment that's going to be too hot. But to
I,
me,
my
and then
bad. I
only
thought
thing
that
I hate
stadium.
about outside, only thing I hate about outdoor venues, like me, you took our daughters down to
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar and Sizzle.
Yeah.
You can't control the elements. You on
You
it
can't
rained
control
all
the
day,
elements. Yeah. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that's why I don't like outside stuff. I like to do
But
stuff
let me ask you a
inside.
question. Do the Mercedes Benz got that dome closed and open?
No, it's just closed. It's
Okay.
closed.
Okay. For
It
some reason,
holds 70
I
some
thought it
thousand
was.
people.
For
Mm-mm.
some reason, I thought it could
Mm-mm.
open. I don't know what I was thinking that.
No,
But
you know, cause like stadiums like Mercedes, the Los Angeles Rams and Chargers use that new SoFi
so far,
Stadium.
yeah.
The Raiders got a Vegas got a dome on theirs.
Dome, yeah.
Arizona got a dome. So you got a lot of these teams that do have domes. Like Miami is the only one that have the Miami and Dallas. They have pretty much majority of its dome,
Mm-hmm.
but they have the hole cut in between. So you
Yeah.
still can get rain in there. So,
But Dallas but Dallas on can close too though.
no, they don't.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, they
Oh
can
yeah,
close
yeah,
over
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
The old stadium had a hole in it.
No, I'm
I'm
talking
thinking
about
about the
the
old stadium.
the
That's
new
right.
one. Yeah, it can close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think some of these shows and stuff. Like I said, I've been looking at just hearing some of these older people coming. Like I ain't say older, but Monica and them
Yeah.
we saw them when they were 14, 15 years old.
Exactly.
But now
Yeah.
they're doing the show. That's gonna bring a lot of people out there.
Yep.
Last year it was SWV and Escape at headline a show together.
Yeah.
They came. So
Yeah.
it's kind of good seeing these older groups trying to preserve and keep it going.
Yeah.
But it's almost like you wish all of them, like how 112 broke up.
Yeah.
They need to get back together. Like New Edition
Yeah.
kept breaking up, but they
Yeah.
sticking together
Yeah.
now.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jodeci is a group that stayed together.
Yeah.
Jagged Edge just stayed together.
Yeah.
Drew Hill broke up. Woody
Yeah.
left the group. Nokia left the group.
Yeah.
Even not Cisco. He was the only one. Nokia. Oh, Jazz. All of them left the group. Jazz and Nokia came back. So I think a lot of times these groups like this need to understand they can take the reins and be like, you know what? There's no R&B groups going right now in 2025. We need to get back together, put some good music back out there, and be ready. Be ready for this.
Or either just do it. They don't even have to really put out good music. Just give a good stage show. Entertainment fact. That's all you need, bro.
All these groups we talking about, like you say, it's true. All these groups we talking about got enough hits to be up there for an hour. At least.
It's just who they can have to actually make a good, like R. Kelly, right? When you go to an R. Kelly concert, I've never been to a concert with him, but I've seen him. Like he has a stage presence. He know how to set the stage. He know how to, just like the what's the little series he had, the Trapped in the Closet series.
Trapped in the Closet, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to bring those type of elements into your, you know what I'm saying?
I seen him 3 times. He was phenomenal. And I don't know if you know this. And I seen this.
Yeah, go ahead.
If it's true, I can't wait. They're making a super group in rap, but you will never know who the 4 is.
Who?
Get ready.
Go ahead.
They said it's in the works. Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, KRS-One, and oh my man, from the Symphony.
Marley Marl?
No, with the list tongue. Kool G Rap.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
Them four are making an album together. So they making a collab album.
Man, I won't mind seeing it as a old school hip hop. And you know what I'm saying, with the R&B, they can have they can make a sprinkling that little hip hop too. As far as I would get somebody like a Food, but I don't know, because this is Lauryn Hill be coming late to the sets and all type of stuff. So I don't know. I would do somebody like a LL, right? I have an LL, a Kool Moe Dee. I would have
Big Daddy Kane.
Big Daddy Kane. Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince.
Rakim.
I will have, and then maybe some a group that can kind of spell them in between. I will get
Tribe Called Quest.
Exactly. I'll get the Poor Righteous Teachers.
But they ain't got that many hits, man.
No, but I'm saying that's something for the spell too. You know what I'm saying? They got like 2. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta understand, Daryl. You were talking about our era, because these younger people don't know about They don't know about Rock This Funky Joint. They don't know about that right there. They don't know about that song.
Hey, well,
Rock This Funky.
bro.
They don't know nothing about that stuff. See, this is the essence. This is the true essence of hip hop. But when I say 20 years from now, when we be in our 70s, Lord, we still here, whatever.
Yeah.
Where the era they have now, like the Migos or the Cardi B's or the Sexy Reds or the Glorillas, where their music be timeless like the music we talking about.
Yeah.
When you say Poor Righteous Teachers to anybody in our era,
they already know.
You say anything about Big Daddy Kane, they know. Yeah. When you say 3 times dope, people look at you crazy, but if you know, you know.
Yes.
If you say Special Ed, you know.
Yes.
If you say Chubb Rock, you know.
And you know, Chubb Rock gonna, you know, he gonna put it on a show. A Chubb
Slick
Rock,
Rick.
a Dougie Fresh, a Slick
Rick. Yes.
DJ Jazz Jeff and the Fresh Prince, man. Drums, please.
You get Kid Capri. You get Kid Capri to be the DJ. DJ Jazz and Jeff. See, this is what I'm talking about. This will get you. This will make you say, you know what? They got all this going on in Mercedes Stadium. I'm going to Atlanta for a weekend. I'm going down there to see this show.
You got Eric B and Rakim. I mean, yeah.
But I seen that other day. They say they're making a CD together. Supposedly they're in the works. They already done started collabing. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you know, people be asking me all the time. I hear, you know, the younger people at our job and stuff. Man, nobody will hear that, you know, because L had brought a CD out. Muddy Waters 2 came back out with Redman. He made one. Ice Cube had brought one out. I think the Game had brought one out, if I'm not mistaken. He brought one out recently. I'm not I gotta look at that. But they had the point like, why not? Who else bringing something out? Why not?
Exactly. Yeah, I would. Hell.
I mean, they are telling you in so many words without saying anything that the music nowadays is garbage. That's what they're really trying to tell you.
Yeah, it's definitely
They're trying to tell you this. They're trying, because I seen this one dude on his podcast. He's 22 years old. He said Outkast is the most overrated group of all time.
I saw that. Yeah, he like, man, what
you saw him?
Yeah, I saw that.
I looked at him, man. I say, bro.
Hey, man, they ate him up, man. Yeah, they ate him.
But you got to understand, he's 22 years old.
He's 22,
He said NBA young boy or whatever he was saying. I'm like,
okay.
And then when he said that right there, I said, man, listen, we already know what this on, what time frame is on. So. But yeah, like I said, I didn't want to defer from, we haven't talked about music in a long time, but there's a lot of stuff going on, especially with Walter passing. The tour, the lot of shows coming up. Lettucey and Martha Ambrosius just left here. Kenny G just left here. Boney James was just here a couple weeks ago out there in the Ballantyne area. He was just here. So it shows that you got to get online. Matter of fact, Witchcom got a show the 12th. I think just the weekend. Jeezy got one this weekend.
Lee said he was going to the man.
He gonna be the weekend. So
he doing it different though. He got a whole orchestra.
He like a symphony kind of.
Yeah. So
but like I say, man.
Seen that one.
But we definitely gonna have to, link back up later on tonight and do a sports one. But I just wanted to touch on music because I know so much. We get so wrapped up. And the only reason we can talk about sports because we already know that the summer league is finna start. And I saw something today. The tickets for the Thursday night game with the Lakers and the Mavericks, Cooper Flag against Bronny James, that's what they focusing on. The cheapest seat was $650. The seats on the floor now $2,000. Whereas usually the seats be like $50 to $75. If you're in Vegas going to a game, the cheapest seat is $650. The floor seats are $2,000 for that Thursday night game against Cooper Flag and against Bronny James. So we're gonna talk about that later on, whatever. We're gonna get together, but we just want to give y'all something about music. Hit that like, subscribe, comment button. Let us know how y'all feel about it. Let me let my man get some little rest, R&R. We're gonna kick back. We're gonna see y'all double deuce. If we're gonna get back to you tonight or we're gonna give it to you tomorrow, we're gonna give it to you another. We got another.
Hey, you know what, man? We can get it to tomorrow, man. I'm building at Turks and Caicos, man. We're gonna give it out on the island breeze, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
when you leave?
In the morning at 11:20.
Oh, so you fly in the morning?
Yeah, we flying in the morning. Yeah. So
well, like I say,
I tell you what for tomorrow. Yeah, that'd be a good look.
But I tell you what we do then. So when you get to Turks and Caicos, once you get a 20, 30-minute window with your family, shoot me a link. So y'all know my man finna go on vacation. He'll be in Turks and Caicos. So you know we got that money over here. It ain't me. My man over here got all the money. He going to Turk Caicos. I can't even go to damn just Turk or the Caicos. I can't do either or. Hey, man, but y'all have a safe trip, man, getting over there, bro. Hey, y'all be good.
Bro.
We going to holler at y'all later, man.
Man, peace out, man.
Peace.